I went almost 10 years without a car payment, and honestly, I did not think that I would be getting one anytime soon. But after my car accident, I had to get a new car. And even though I made what I believe to be a good, strong financial decision, it still changed my budget in a real way. For the first time, I do have to shift what I was investing to make room for this new car note. And I think that this is something that people don't talk about enough. Even when you make a good financial decision, there are still adjustments that come with it. Going into this, I already had an idea of what I wanted my monthly payments to be. I had in my head around $500 to $550 per month based on all of my expenses. And I did get my payments into that range, but honestly, it took a lot of prep work, asking questions, and advocating for myself during the process. Now that everything is finalized, the next step is sitting down, reworking my budget, to reflect my new reality. So that's what I'm going to be walking through today, showing you just how I'm adjusting my budget to introduce a car note back into my life. I'm going to walk you guys through as I set myself up to prepare for this financial change. Before this, I didn't have a car payment at all, so this is a pretty big shift for me, but we're going to get it done. I'm adding in my car note as an expense area, $558, which is a non-negotiable part of my budget. But I have a shift here because we're coming to the lifestyle spending area. This is where I have the most control. And here I really had to take a step back and ask, what can I reduce? What can I adjust? And what actually matters day to day? I did print my bank statements, and this is gonna help me as I'm making my updates. First thing I do is cut my clothing budget in half to $100. That's going to be a big adjustment for me because although I don't go shopping every month, when I do, I tend to make up for lost time. So I'm gonna have to find some creative ways to shop for clothes and still find some new pieces for my wardrobe. Okay, so now we're in the subscription area, and I have a good amount of subscriptions. I'm cutting my subscriptions by $53 per month, and actually I found out I was paying twice for an app. See, that's why you gotta print that bank statement so you can see how much you're paying for stuff. We're down to $405 left to find to make room for this new car note. This is gonna be a big adjustment, a big shift. I ended up reducing my entertainment budget by $35, taking that down to about $130 per month. So now we're down to $370. Got to reduce the budget by $370 more. Now, one of the biggest adjustments for me is around investing. I'm not stopping, but I am shifting how much I'm contributing right now so that I can make room for this car note. I reduced my investment holdings by $200 per month. And I think this is a real moment because we don't always talk about how life changes can impact some of our long-term goals. The last section I'm reducing is ESPP, Employee Stock Purchase Program. I am going to have to reduce those contributions by about $170 per month, but I'm still giving a good amount, and I absolutely did not touch any contributions toward my 401k. I am at a zero-based budget right now. I don't know how to feel because I'm making some adjustments here, a big shift. So I'm having a lot of different things going on. And I also think this is the part that a lot of people don't talk about. Even when you make a good decision, you still have to adjust your life around it. Because I'm very happy with the decision that I made to buy this car when an unexpected event happened, but I still had to make some adjustments around it. Overall, I still feel really good about the decision that I made. Before getting the car, I took my time, I did my research, and made sure that I was comfortable with the numbers before moving forward. But this is the reality. When you add a car note back into your life after not having one for years, some things have to adjust. And I think the biggest thing for me is that being financially responsible is not just about making the right decision in the moment. It's about how you adjust after that decision too. And honestly, going through this whole process made me realize there were a lot of things happening at the dealership that I didn't fully catch in the moment. Like how the numbers were presented, what was included, and how fast everything was moving. So in my next video, I'm going to walk through that experience because there were definitely a few moments where I had to pause and really figure things out in real time. But now we have it, my new budget.